So friends, I'm here with my friend Colleen. We have been camping at East Bank Campground, and she's in her cool van, her Ford, and it's been in the high 90s and very, very humid, and Colleen has an air conditioning system that she's going to show you.
So just for, if somebody's thinking about, how can I keep my van cool, it was easier for me to just use, I had this already in the house. It's just a portable air conditioner you pick up and carry in and out of the house, but it's vented through the floor. I do have the insulated sleeve over the tube, but it's really just a 6-inch bit, a circular bit that you drill all the way through.
Okay.
There's a flange.
Yeah.
Actually, I can give you the link.
Isn't that a marine? Is that a marine connector?
It is. And it has a top that just screws on when it's done, and I just cover it with a box and then swing the seat back around. Okay. But there's no, I don't get the heat this way with the insulator. And it vents through the bottom. I did Rust-Oleum extra. Everything that the metal that it would hit venting through the floor.
I really like this. This is Amazon find.
Yeah, this is Amazon, and you can get them in different lengths depending on how hard your hose. I did run this one through the window. I could have gone through shore power, but then I had to move the unit, so it was just easier to run it. So, and my Reflectix at night covers everything so that nothing gets in.
So you just crack your window.
I cracked my window.
And run your cord through.
I do have a rain guard on the outside, so I don't worry about it. But then I have another window cover that completely covers it. So I didn't have to worry about bugs or anything. So your Reflectix
covers it, and then you're running the hose back over here to plug it in.
I just went to shore power and did it directly. Sometimes I use a surge, but we didn't need extra electricity, so I just plugged it directly into the unit.
So the only thing you had plugged in was the AC.
Yeah.
And this is an LG.
This is old. This is probably 10 years old. Yeah. But I didn't want to buy a new one yet because it still works.
Yeah, and they make them small. The newer they get, the smaller they get.
Yeah. And I don't know what, I should have looked. I'm not sure what the wattage, I'm not sure what they do with air conditioners, but it was I had to turn it up last night because it gets it's a very small space, obviously, but it gets cold.
Yeah. And that's perfect because you can take your van and stay cool as long as you have power and
I did bring one of the little. I was gonna try this for you, which I'll do next time. I'll bring it. It's one of the like the chill wells.
Right.
But with this, I didn't need it.
Yeah, and it's so humid here anyway.
Yeah, it's so humid. So we'll try that.
Because that's the swamp cooler, I think.
Yep, a little one.
Yeah. But this feels as cool in here as it does in my trailer right now with the window AC. Yeah. So it's doing
very
a good
nice.
job.
When the doors are shut, it's very, very nice.
And you said you had to turn it off in the middle of the night a few times, or it turned off.
I turned it up a little bit because it was too cold.
Yeah.
And normally, the only bad thing is it takes up some room because the refrigerator normally sits here, so everything had to shift.
Yeah. But you still have a lot of room.
I have enough room, and and now we can still camp. So.
Yeah. And we're going to do a full van tour another time, but we're packed up to leave, so it's how it is when you pack it up. Yeah. Well, I think this is great, and I do like the marine thing. I actually bought a couple of those from my trailer. I was going to do that when because I have one of these too, and I was going to run this in the trailer, and I changed my mind the way we do. But I think those marine things were very cheap. I mean, they weren't
maybe
expensive.
$13.
Yeah. And they have a nice cap that covers it.
It has a nice cap that covers it. I do have just a little wooden box that I put over it just in case no one would step on it, just accidentally.
Yeah, you camouflage it very well when the air conditioner's not in there. Maybe we can get a still picture of that and show what it looks like when the box is in. Yeah, I love it, and it's awesome. And so that way you can actually travel and stay cool.
Pillow.
Yeah, I made that pillow for her because her granddaughter named the van Chickaletta, and I thought, you're never going to find a sticker that says Chickaletta.
No, never. Without a little chicken on it. So.
Yeah, exactly. All right. Well, thanks, Colleen. I've had a great time, and I'm so glad you found a way to camp in your van and stay cool.
Thank you.
All right. We'll see you later.
Accidentally.
Let me get close up with that.
Yep.
With the air conditioner removed, the cover of the marine thingy wedges the antique box right in those little clips, and nobody even knows what that is.
And then it just rides up front with me.
Yeah. And then her air conditioner rides in between the seats.
Very cool.
Just got through recording the little ditty about the air conditioner, and then what happened, Colleen?
Helpful hint, don't lock your keys in the van.
Yes.
Or you have to call your husband from 2 hours away to come
He
and
was the
rescue
hero
you.
today. He came to save Colleen because she locked her keys in the van. But now what are you going to order on Amazon?
I already have it in my cart, one of those little magnetic key boxes, and as soon as we get somewhere, it's going somewhere else on the van.
So hide a key. Or
Hide a key.
we even talked about maybe switching keys with each other, like
Yeah.
giving each other a set when we get to the campsite. But anyway, just gave us more time to hang out.
Bye.
Bye.